Throughout history, military might has been a defining factor in shaping empires, safeguarding nations, and influencing the fate of entire civilizations. From ancient battlefields to modern warfare, armies have swelled in size, creating some of the most powerful forces the world has ever seen. Today, we take a look at the top 10 largest armies ever seen. 10. The Achaemenid Empire, also known as Persian Empire. The Achaemenid Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great, amassed one of the largest armies in the ancient world. At its height during the reign of Xerxes I in the 5th century BCE, the Persian army reached over 500,000 soldiers, an unprecedented size at the time. This vast force helped Persia expand across 3 continents: Asia, Africa, and Europe. 9. The Mongol Empire. Led by Genghis Khan in the 13th century, the Mongol army was a force of unmatched mobility and ferocity. At its peak, the Mongol forces numbered between 100,000 to 200,000 soldiers, a smaller size compared to some on this list, but its sheer tactical brilliance allowed it to conquer the largest contiguous empire in history, stretching from China to Eastern Europe. 8. The Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, lasting for over 6 centuries, had a military that was both well organized and massive. During the 16th and 17th centuries, the Ottoman army was made up of around 250,000 to 300,000 soldiers. With elite troops like the Janissaries, the Ottomans expanded deep into Europe, Asia, and Africa, cementing their place as a dominant power. 7. The British Empire during World War I. During World War I, Britain, along with its colonies, raised one of the largest armies of the early 20th century. At its peak, the British Army numbered around 8.9 million soldiers, with significant contributions from across the Commonwealth, including India, Canada, and Australia. 6. Nazi Germany during World War II. Nazi Germany built one of the largest and most formidable military forces during World War II. By 1944, the German Wehrmacht had swollen to over 13 million soldiers. With advanced military technology and highly trained divisions, Germany pushed across Europe in a bid for domination. 5. The Union Army, American Civil War. During the American Civil War, the Union Army reached its peak strength in 1865 with over 2 million soldiers having served in its ranks throughout the war. The sheer size and industrial capacity of the Union forces eventually led to their victory over the Confederacy, preserving the United States. 4. The Russian Empire, World War I. During World War I, the Russian Empire raised one of the largest standing armies in the world. With over 12 million soldiers at its height, the Russian military was a key player on the Eastern Front. However, internal turmoil, including the Russian Revolution, would eventually lead to its collapse. 3. The People's Liberation Army, Modern China. The People's Liberation Army (PLA) of China is currently the largest active military force in the world. Established in 1927 and growing steadily through the 20th century, today the PLA boasts over 2 million active personnel. Coupled with its strategic technological advancements, China remains a military powerhouse. 2. The Soviet Union, World War II. During World War II, the Soviet Union mobilized an astonishing number of troops to combat the Axis powers. By 1945, the Red Army had swelled to over 34 million soldiers throughout the war, making it one of the largest armies in history. Their role in defeating Nazi Germany was instrumental. 1. The United States Armed Forces, World War II. During World War II, the United States ramped up its military power to unprecedented levels. By the war's end in 1945, the U.S. Armed Forces reached over 16 million personnel, including soldiers, sailors, and airmen. The U.S. military's size and industrial capacity played a critical role in the defeat of both Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan. From ancient empires to modern superpowers, the size of an army can reflect a nation's strength, ambition, and determination. These armies left a lasting mark on history, shaping the course of wars and the world as we know it. What will the future hold for military forces, and how will they shape the conflicts of tomorrow?